That's the 1999 Senior World Championship. And in fact, got a third place at the World Championships in the duel this year in Sierra Nevada, and looking good at the moment. Mikel Cedric, a big, strong rider. He's a good bike handler, as you saw in the time. Got to beat that time set by Ivan Elego Moreno. That time, 6:27.66. It's going to be very tight indeed for the French rider. Is he going to make it? 6:28.24. Just over half a second slower for Mikel Cedric. Good riding, none. 14th in the World Cup last year, 6th at the World Championships at Aura. Of course, in his home country there, the Scot rider hoping to do well. His best ever won the... He was second last year in 1999. They haven't had the championships this year yet, but he's looking good here in Leysin. Good technique round that corner. That was taking the women out there. Smacked it. He's going to be in for about 6:20, I think. 6:20.43. What a superb time from Christian Eriksen. As we go straight to Steve Peat, the British rider, the man who is second overall in the World Cup. He's not going to beat Nicolas Vouilloz. Vasquez might be able to take that, might have been able to have taken that over. Vasquez already gone down the mountain so far. But Peat hoping to do well here, although I did actually speak to him before the race, before racing in the final. Having a few problems there, and that's technically saying that the fire's kind of gone out of him, seeing as though he can't win the World Cup now. He knows he's virtually got second place wrapped up, but he wants to beat that time just over 6:20, and it looks like Steve isn't actually really going for it now, does he? The GT rider won, of course, in Mont St. Anne, had a great result there. He wants to beat that time of the time, not of Mikel Cedric, the time of Christian Eriksen, 6:20.43. These riders coming down too fast and getting me confused, actually, but Steve looking good at the moment, trying to get that tear off of his visors. So difficult to see here. The mud coming up into the face. Christian gets off that tear off. Looks like he's actually got a towel on his handlebars as well, just to wipe the hands. And this is the difficult part. Difficult for a rider like Steve Peat, of course, because he is so tall, his centre of gravity much higher than a lot of shorter riders, but looking like he's a little bit slower than Cedric and indeed Ivan Elego Moreno, the Spanish rider who upsets his compatriot Tommy Missa, who was fastest before Moreno came down, but Peat is not going to beat the time set by Christian Eriksen. That time 6:20.43. Steve just over 10 seconds slower, 6:31. Is third in 1998 and indeed third this year in the year Rockwell and Steve Peat. What will it be here for Mikel Pascal? Just trying to get that tear off of his visors. Very, very difficult. The hands so slippery, but it's technique superb from Pascal. He's a quick rider. Almost losing it there where Moreno went out of the course. But Pascal holding his line well. He won the French National Point Series last year. Looking good in the World Cup this year. Currently lying in 7th spot. What will it be for Mikel Pascal? He wants to get higher overall in the World Cup. He was 4th last year in 1999, sorry. He was 5th in 1998. Can he get into the top 5? He will do if he does a good ride here, but the fastest man at the moment is Christian Eriksen with that time of 6:20.43. Can Pascal beat that? He was quicker at the intermediate mark, and that's a tear off, getting in his way there, desperately trying to move it out of his sight. Watch the technique here. It looks like he's quicker than Steve Peat, doesn't it? Lot quicker. My word, brilliant technique. Pascal looking good at the moment. I think his time is going to be very... The B1 rider is looking good. 6:17.93. What a run from Pascal. He moved into 1st spot. Amazing from Pascal. I think he's happy with that. But will it be quick enough here? He looked good in the semis this morning, but can he beat the man who is his nemesis, Nicolas Vouilloz, who is the man who will be next down the mountain? But just look at this, the slow-mo of the two riders superimposed on each other. Pascal clearly a little bit quicker down that last muddy descent there. As we go to Nicolas Vouilloz, the man who has already won the World Cup so far this season. He is fast. He was 2nd fastest in qualifying with a time of 6:11.39. Vouilloz, who has already won 4 races this season, and it's difficult there. Watching him paddle out, that's surprising from Vouilloz. Technically, he's usually so good, but having a few problems there. I wonder, actually, if he's lost a little bit of the fire in his belly. I wouldn't be surprised, because he just can't be beaten in the World Cup. So his point is really risking life and limb to try and win here when he knows he's won overall. But he does like winning World Cups. He's already won 15 World Cup races so far in his career. He's won 8 World Championships, but as we see the clouds descend here at Leysin, but he didn't win the World Championships this year. The first time that Vouilloz has never won a World Championship in the whole time that he's been racing. I think that made him more determined actually to win the World Cup. I don't know what it is, but it looks like he was just a little bit slower, so smooth. He's not as wild as his ex-teammate and compatriot, French compatriot, Michael Pascal. Vouilloz, who he had a weakness before in his racing, it used to be his strength, but no more. The man is a fully fledged, grown-up guy. He's won everything, and he's looking good now here. Pascal fastest with that time of 6:17.93. Vouilloz has to beat that time if he wants to win in Leysin. He's already won 4 World Cups this year. He's just so good. Vouilloz, now, just watch his technique here. Pascal was super quick through here. But can Vouilloz, he looks like he's in trouble, actually. Nowhere near as smooth. That is surprising from Vouilloz. The man who has already won 4 World Cup titles. For the time at Leysin, 6:17.93, he's got to beat, and he does. He beats the time of Pascal. I can't believe that. I thought he might lose it on that bottom section of the course, but Vouilloz comes through with a time of 6:17.24. He's done it again. He's beat Pascal, and he's moved into first spot. Being congratulated there by the head of Michelin. My word, I just can't believe that. When will Pascal ever beat Nico Vouilloz? He's not going to do it here in Leysin, but this man might. Cedric Gracia, the Volvo Cannondale rider, the man who was fastest in qualifying, 5 seconds 5. Actually looking at very good, isn't he? He loves riding in the rain. The only other previous World Cup win he's had was in Nevergal. He just caught the back end of his leg to the crowd. If nothing, this guy enjoys himself when he races downhill. He really does enjoy himself. His technique, Cedric knows, and just going slightly outside the corner. But Gracia, he's got to beat that time set by Nico Vouilloz. 6:17 qualifying this morning was a lot faster than Gracia's, than Vouilloz's time of 6:17. That qualifying time of Gracia, 6:06. I don't know whether it will be as quick as that here. His conditions have deteriorated. Vouilloz leading with that time, 6:17. He's won a round of the downhill, the Dual World Cup. He's already won a round of the downhill back in 1998. Can he win a round in the year 2000? He definitely wants to do that. He was 7th at the World Championships this year. He's looking good on that section, looking a lot better than Nico Vouilloz. Vouilloz looked particularly slow there, but Gracia's time, this is amazing. 6:03, 6:04. He's going to smash the time set by Nico Vouilloz. 6:08, 1.10, 9.14 faster. That is absolutely astonishing. What a run from the likeable veteran. Does an impression there of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, super strong Cedric, and being congratulated by team manager Charlie Livermore. And guess what? It's Charlie's birthday today. Amazing riding from Cedric Gracia. And being surrounded by all of the reporters here. Just look at his technique there. Cuts the corner. That's Vouilloz superimposed against Cedric Gracia. And Gracia clearly faster than the man who was second fastest here. Just look at this jump. Watch him. Watch when he lands. Well, look to everyone to say, well, aren't I brilliant? Oh, we love it. So confirmation of Gracia's win. Vouilloz second, Pascal third, Ericsson fourth, Moreno not fifth. He has been disqualified, we've learned, for going out of the course. Cedric moves to fifth, Steve Peat into sixth.
I started pretty good, like maybe a little bit too fast. I had a big mistake on the first turn, like I slide because I didn't see with the cloud. I didn't see what was the first turn. Oh, I was like, okay, he has to go slow a little bit now to go to the finish line. After that, I was fast. I was pretty clean, and I do like 2 mistakes in the rocks, like run a little bit after the bike because I was maybe a little bit straight. It was hard to brake on the rocks with a mud tire. but I had a pretty good finish run. I was like a little bit, the two last, the turn, I was safe. But I really don't know I was good. Like, best time, 9 seconds, it's like pretty big for a final. I really don't know. I had fun for sure.
So the overall winner in the Women's World Cup, and Caroline Sasson, for the third time running, with Missy Gervais in second, Lee Donovan leapfrogging into third, with Sabrina Johnio in fourth, and Katia Rico in fifth. Excellent riding from Sasson. And in the men's table, Nicolas Vouilloz, his fifth time of winning the World Cup. See Peat once again in second spot overall, with David Vasquez in third. Gracia moving up to fourth, and Mikel Pascal in sixth. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage here from Leysin, the finals of the downhill dual World Cup. This is me, Mark Vitigel, saying au revoir.